How has Ghana benefited from Chinese companies establishing here in Ghana?
Papa nipa wa hwe me ni mabusu anyina na hwe me seso ma we na ni for days akure fruit me sra Ghana for why papa onye ni papa ni mama ne kwa me ne me de Ghana for me so mo ka bi mami o
I can tell you that we have over 3,000 Chinese nationals legally resident in this country doing legitimate business in ICT, in manufacturing, in agric, in real estate, and they are doing good business. And I tell you, these are people we wish to partner in the development of this country. The ones we have picked are those who are in effect tarnishing the good image of these 3,000.
Your standard, your quality. What's up about your standard, your fake, your correct. It's a Chinese goods in the air. Oko wana kaso pe papa kwa obiga. But Africa no. Scanning ya pe yebo to musin. Adene ya meto ama ya no.
Negative views, interview other perspective about Chinese in Ghana. My name is Benin Ohim, an investigative journalist. I took the personal initiative to investigate based on the videos you just watched, as well as the general perception out there about the Chinese in Ghana. But before we get into the details, how do these Chinese and other foreigners enter our country? What are the procedures to follow if a Chinese investor or any foreigner wants to enter country Ghana? Immigration interview.
When it comes to permit acquisition, let's say for resident permit, every visitor, be it investor or a holiday maker or a business person or even somebody on a family visit. So normally you get your visas to enter Ghana from your point of embarkation. That's the originating country from where you are coming, as long as Ghana has a mission there. Or otherwise, your host in Ghana will have to apply for what we call an emergency entry visa. But particularly for purposes of this family verification, if let's say you are a business person or investor and you want to apply for a permit to stay and work when you arrive, you will first of all, that is, register a business entity with the appropriate national body, and then when you get all your documentations, you come to the Ghana Immigration Service national headquarters, where if it is application for a work permit or from GIPC or an immigrant quota, you bring your documentation, which will be assessed by a case officer at the visa application center here at the headquarters. And if your documentations are in order, it will be received and the appropriate fee is paid, and then you are issued with a retention slip and given some number of days to come and do a follow-up or a checkup to see where the application is going to.
So I would encourage Chinese people to.
This is what the Soccer Group chairman had to share.
Yeah, we just started this project from a bare of land. For me, at that moment, I worked as the general manager of engineering department, in charge of the survey, the civil work, the installation, and the commissioning, till finally we put the whole project into the commercial operation. During the construction period, we worked together with our Ghanaian friends, hand by hand, side by side, from everything from zero. You know, at the normally 1,200 Ghanaian local staff during the construction. Yeah, that's in the phase one. In the phase two, at least 1,500 people, the Ghanaian people, join our construction. So it's not only Chinese people, but both to establish our company. Sunan Asogli is a family, and one that's cherish the relationship between the Ghanaians and the Chinese within the organization, and we work together to achieve a competitive advantage. I mean, within the power industry, we are known as reliable because of the working together, the coming together and working together between the Ghanaians and the Chinese community. It's a home away from home, and it tells us the partnership that can be created between Ghana and China. The second is Ghana has very good market, and the energy regulations is very good market. So in the year 2006, we came to this market. We just brought the reform as the first IPP. You know, at that time, just the business model is government to government. VRA produce energy and wholesale to ECG. We are the first IPP to bring the competitive system to this market.
I took a tour of the control room of Sunan Asogli Power. Some workers also shared the excitement working with the Chinese.
I came to Sunan Asogli in the year 2017, October 1st. I had the opportunity through a friend who introduced me to this company. When I came to this company, I was a planning assistant, and through continuous effort and direction from my Chinese supervisors, and I developed myself on the job and went on further studies on the safety. At the moment, I'm heading the water treatment and also the plant service team as a supervisor.
I've been in the company for the past 7 years, and it's been wonderful working with the Chinese for all this while. The experience is enormous. The Chinese, their resilience and commitment to their work and continuity, and always ensuring that they meet up with their vision and targets when they set it.
We want to build Ghana as an energy harbor, not to feed ourselves, but also export the electricity to the neighbor regions. We have signed a PPA with Burkina Faso. We will export the light maybe next month or in June. We have signed everything, just waiting for the...
From Sunan Asogli, I then moved to Central Oil Refinery, where I learned that it was established in accordance with the government of Ghana, one district, one factory development policy, as well as the general planning of the Tema Industrial Park area. This was also established to boost and serve as a backup for the Tema Oil Refinery, which had not been too efficient. Central Oil Refinery Limited is a 3-train multi-product crude oil refinery based in Tema, Ghana, currently with a production capacity of 120,000 barrels per day. This is what the human resource manager at Central had to share.
At Central Oil Refinery, we have a little above 600 people as staff here. And we began with the graduate training just as I came in, and everybody has been in this way. And we know very well, we know the journey they are going to make, and we know how to train them to become engineers. So with the same format, we are putting them through this graduate training program, which eventually they become engineers. Central began in 2012, April to be precise, when we did our very first production of iron rods. We were all joyous, knowing very well the future is bright. At the time, we had little things to discuss, and our focus or our theme was reduce cost and increase profit. The Chinese always say small prof, which means the profit was small back then, but today we've grown and we've moved from Central Steel to Central Ceramic, where we produce tiles, and then we went to Central Resources, and we have this beautiful company called Central Oil Refinery Limited. The company did not grow, leaving me behind. They moved forward as they moved with me. And today I'm also the group head human resource manager. Working with Chinese is a journey which I would always love for so many reasons. Number one, working with Chinese makes you understand there is nothing difficult and we can all do it together. You know, instead of employing so many people from the onset because we had challenges with funds, we were few and the technological transfer was smooth, and gradually we increased our Ghanaian population in our firms. They took over the jobs from the Chinese gradually as we trained them to become supervisors, charge hands, and engineers. At Central Oil Refinery, we have a little above 600 people as staff here.
I moved to the Greenhouse Ghana Group, also within the same enclave of Tema. I was amazed to learn that some clothes and baseball caps are being manufactured right here in Ghana by a Ghanaian workforce. Products are labeled as made in Ghana.
We have been here for the past 4 months. We started operations in December 2024 and now we are in 2025. And so far this is the largest and one and only hat production company in Ghana, and working here has been very, very, very good. The Chinese people, honestly, I didn't know what to expect when I was coming. There was a lot of mixed feelings. Are they rude? Are they this? But so far, it's been wonderful. Their work ethics for me is what I'm learning. They are very hardworking. Whatever they are looking for is exactly what they will use. For so many years, most everything was produced in China. Anything you want to buy, it's made in China. People travel to China to bring importation of stuff. But right now, we are producing this. And trust me, our label is proudly made in Ghana. And I'm very excited about this opportunity. And it's been wonderful working here. And trust me, this place is actually our phase 1. We're going to move to a bigger space. Currently, we have about 360 employees. We are hoping to move to a bigger space and employ about 2,000 workers.
I'm the General Manager of Greenhouse Group. My name is Wilson Wu. Greenhouse International Development Company was registered and established in 2011 in Tema, the port city. Its business scope covers industrial park development, manufacturing, fish farming, commercial malls, mining, engineering, and housing estate development. We started purchasing land at Athenia in 2016 and entered the sector of industrial park development. We have a total area of 1,850 acres of land, and there is around 60 enterprises within the park here now. It has employed 8,900 Ghanaian workers till the end of May 2025. With more and more factories put into operation and started expansion. Bright Cement.
Asida kɛseɛ nkɔma Chinese food pɛyinfo ɛne wɔn a wɔn tu kɔfa Chinese food no baa Ghana ha na wɔn bɛyɛ adwuma wei a ama me nso me sise yi nso manya adwuma ne bi nso ayɛ.
Bright Home Furniture is produced like mattress, sofa, office use, and other residential use furniture. Bright Core. We are the first company to produce fridge in Ghana, and we will start the production of AC in the next 6 months. partner and Resintas, Fuxin Steel Manufacturing Company, Bright Renewable Recycling and Plastic Company.
Hello, everyone. I'm the manager here. My name is Thompson, and our company name is Happy Time. I manage the factory here, and we can produce a lot of integration modern products. We have brought a lot of employment opportunities to Ghanaians. I show you my factory.
If you are earning money, you still selling too. So if you're able to earn these things very well, and you'll be able to do other things. Now the world is changing. As the world is changing, you have to also change. Now consider into the system, more electric lights and other things are being sent into the system.
Fish farming. China Fujian Fish Farming is the largest tilapia fish farm in Ghana, located at the downstream of Kapong Dam. We did the whole value chain from fish meals to fish breeding and to fish farming. Currently, we have around 115 Ghanaian workers and harvest about 10,000 tons of tilapia per year. We're also into mining sector. We have a company, Union Quarry, which can produce about 2,000 cubics of different size of stones every day. Greenhouse Group is a Ghanaian-rooted company. We started from Ghana, growing up in Ghana, and will continue to contribute and serve Ghana. Ghana is like a second hometown to us.
My next stop was Sunda International, which was founded in 2004, with its headquarters located in Guangzhou, China. After more than 2 decades of hard work and dedication, it has grown into a multinational conglomerate, integrating overseas industrial manufacturing, international trade, and industrial investment.
We've been here for for decades. Okay, we are into the manufacturing of essential goods and like washing powder, baby diapers, sanitary pad, iron products, okay, and also construction products. And we have a goal that all babies in Ghana can afford to use baby diapers, and all girls in Ghana can use sanitary pads. We believe also that the goods made in Ghana can be not only, satisfy our local markets, but also can be exported to the neighboring countries. Ghana is a very great country. Ghanaians are very nice. And as we all know, Ghana is a very important and popular investment hub, together with the Ghanaian brothers and sisters who are very important and very good.
It's an open space for everyone. So everyone has that kind of freedom to engage. You are not restricted, be it departments. You can just walk to anyone else to engage with them. So there is no restriction in terms of the individuals working. There's that kind of freeness here. Unless there is that culture, let's say culture and language. But even with that, sometimes you have people speaking the language and then the apps to help with the translation. So we don't have any of those.
Yeah, and we believe with our engagement with our Ghanaian brothers and sisters, we can create a lot of, ideas. Okay, we can create a lot of jobs, creating more even products for our Ghanaian markets. We believe in the collaboration between the government, the company, and also the youth.
This is a place where we are here to work, and by working, you should give something, and then you also receive something. So I should say maybe if you are maybe a lazy type, and the Chinese culture or the way they work or how they achieve their result. If maybe let's say you are a slow walker and the speed they want to move, if you are not able to catch up with them, at the end of the day you might feel in a way that how they are doing things is not in line with how you feel. So at the end of the day you might have challenges with that. So maybe with that one you can have in your mind that, oh, this person doesn't like it. But like I said, this is a place to work, to build a relationship and all that.
The Chinese culture, I believe, is about learning, like continuous improvement. If you have the mind that you want to get somewhere, that's the key thing. So you need to open your mind to development, whether it's to your career, whether to learn a skill or something. But the main thing is just come with open mind that you are coming to work, not for the people or to build some kind of relationship. Although, yeah, relationships are part of the work, but the important thing for them is continuous improvement. So everyone is welcome. Even here, we still need people to work.
Since 1995, over 8,000 Chinese companies have been registered in Ghana, signaling the confidence and long-term commitment of Chinese investors. From 2010 to 2025, trade volumes between the two nations have reached a record-breaking $88.780 billion, according to the Ghana Investment Promotion Center and Ghana Revenue Authority. Chinese foreign direct investment from 2000 to 2021 has totaled $5.199 billion, reinforcing China's position as a top economic partner. I also engaged some former Ghana government officials who served as ambassadors to China, who also shared some very significant information.
They've learned the hard way. 60, 70 years ago, the China you see now wasn't so. Widespread hunger, diseases killing people, and so forth. So they learned the hard way. They came to the realization that nobody from outside will develop their country if they don't do it themselves. And if they have to do it themselves, then they have to do it the hard way. And that's what they've done. Some of us in this part of the world, what we call the third world country, we seem to believe that, oh, we'll get support from IMF. Nobody can develop your country. You have to do it and someone will come and support.
The two sides, Ghana and Africa, we agree very well. It is just that the Western press try to paint very black pictures. And therefore, both sides should make conscious effort to understand each other and to push our relations to a much higher height.
Former Lands and Natural Resources Minister Alhaji Nusa Fuseni also shared some insights.
Oh, the relationship between Ghana and China has a long history. Chairman Mao was a close friend to our first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. In July, who was then the foreign minister, even visited Ghana in the early 1960s. Kwame Nkrumah's 70-year development plan was to draw from the experiences of Chinese and Japan, China and Japan, because that was when they were just starting the process of industrializing their countries, and they started from the rudimentary basis, doing small implements, small industries here and there, and trying to get the people employed.
So we are two great countries. We're very happy with Ghana, with a long history with China, especially Chairman Mao, President Zhou Enlai, Prime Minister Zhou Enlai has come to Ghana and set up a very strong relationship with China, with Ghana, and President Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. This relationship is very solid, and as Vice President for Ghana Chinese Friendship Association. We're also happy the Friendship Treaty is signed in 1961. You know, this year actually is the 65th anniversary between Ghana and China.
In fact, if you are seeing China today as a big world power, they started very modestly, in very small ways. So Nkrumah saw the development trajectory of China and then struck a relationship with them. They were to help us in doing many things in this country, and especially light industries in this country. And so I've always looked on the relationship between China and Ghana as a relationship that could potentially be mutually beneficial.
Let us also talk about free and public projects that have been sponsored by China and Ghana. In addition to commercial ventures, China has generously supported several pro bono or concessional projects in Ghana, including construction of the National Theatre in Accra, construction of the Ghana-China Lekma Hospital, donation of the Foreign Affairs Ministry building, medical equipment and technology donations during health emergency, example COVID-19 pandemic, scholarships and technical training programs for thousands of Ghanaian students and professionals. The long trip to Bolgatanga, exploring Chinese Cardinal Namdini Gold. Arriving in Bolgatanga in the northern region of Ghana for the first time, I was immediately struck by the heavy tones of the landscape, red soil stretching beneath a wide cloudless sky. The sky was dry but carried a certain level of warmth from the sun that felt both welcoming and ancient. From the welcoming smiles of the locals to the rich cultural heritage reflected in their crafts and customs, my first visit was more than a trip. It was an invitation into a place where tradition and resilience lived side by side. Scattered baobab trees stood like silent guardians over the land, and the rhythmic chatter of market vendors filled the air. This is the town that hosts West Africa's third largest mining project, China's Shandong Cardinal Namdini Gold Mining. Join me as we continue this session and get to learn more about this massive investment by the Chinese Cardinal Namdini has benefited the local people and Ghanaians in general, both skilled and unskilled labor, by giving them hundreds of thousands of jobs.
The Cardinal Namdini Mining Limited was acquired by the Shandong Gold in 2022. Initially, it was owned by shareholders from Ghana, Australia, and Canada. And it went up for sales, and by 2020, the Shandong Gold acquired the project. And after the acquisition of this project, which was a greenfield project, construction of this project started.
Now on environment, before we set foot here, we were permitted, or we were given permit by EPA and a whole lot of regulatory bodies. I just want to focus on EPA. Now before we start a project of this nature, you need to be given a permit by EPA. Now the permit requires that you do what we call an environmental impact assessment. We did that, we submitted. It's basically to look at baseline, how you came to meet the site, right, and the potential impact the project is going to have on the site, the community. So we did that. We did a very detailed baseline study We did the environmental impact assessment. The report coming out of it is what we call environmental impact statement submitted to EPA, and we got our permit.
This project actually is Chinese investments that they brought to Ghana, that it is going to help all of us to make sure that there's a transfer of technology and also working together in the sense of having a very good exchange of culture and technology. So as we speak, this project has water abstraction. The water abstraction, we are abstracting water, raw water from the white water all the way for about 10.4 kilometers to the site here. We also have water storage facility. The water storage facility has a 1.5 million capacity. So in this case, because we are pumping the water from the water abstraction area to the water storage facility, this capacity is going to help us to make sure that we will not disturb the environment. We have enough water to run the process plant.
We had two communities that were so close to the project site, and based on that we resettled these communities, that is the Boon community and then Accra site. Accra site used to be a migrant artisanal mining community, and they were really sitting on our project site, so we had to resettle them. This project was done in the fastest time with regards to the resettlement project in Ghana, and we gave them an improved facilities at the resettlement site, and it was completed in July 2022.
China company na omo room hano nipa odi nim ese odi China sika na omo penafo sika na ewure Ghana ha sai di gar ha ba yafse mano mbo omo ba ndi ya brabom ese.
The company, which is Cardinal Mining and Benin, which has brought a lot of development in this Telensi district. Actually, we were living in mud houses, and now they came and then built very nice houses for us. They built schools, hospitals, and then farmers too are here. And when they came, they really assisted most of the farmers. So to me, actually, the company, they have done very well.
We had to start operations from scratch. Setting up procedures, processes, getting everybody involved, the team, getting to build a team, getting to work with management, getting to work with staff from different cultures, the Chinese culture, some of the African culture, because we have a few staff as well within Ghana and out of Ghana. And with that said, to match these people to align to the goals of the company, you know, has not been very easy, but we've managed to get to a point where we're working very well. We get to understand each other.
When you look at this area, you see that although the weather is harsh, over here, it is very difficult for any investor to say that I'm coming up north to pump in such an investment. As we speak, this project is running into about $1.5 billion. If a country should sink such an investment into a project like this, that tells you how they believe in Ghanaians and how they think that this place is safe for them to invest.
We constructed an access road, which is a public road from the Balungu to the project site, serving a lot of communities along the way. which is at 25 kilometers. This project cost us $6 million US.
Initially, we were all staying in Boga, and to commute between Boga and here takes us about 3 hours. And you cannot be staying in Boga to build such a place than to make sure that you are close to the project.
We work hand in hand and also to ensure the local content in terms of helping most of the community people to have jobs. As we speak, as at last month, if you look at the total number of the employees that we have here, both Cardinal Namdini mining staff and also the contractors, you can see that the local content in terms of people from the project area here, they were about 51% of the total workforce that we have. These are the people who, some of them even don't have any skills, but we take them on, and in the course of even working, they learn on the job, and then it improves their skills.
I work with the Cardinal Company as a sample operator. Right now, there are so many departments there that they take us through, then we learn. What happens over there, some of us, it's a privilege that we have gotten the opportunity to join the workforce in Cardinal. Not just the education side that we are going through, because this is the first time a company of this sort has been able to come to this part of the country, and it has brought so many benefits to us.
So this project, what makes it so different from other projects is that we have the biggest sag mill in the whole of West Africa, and at the same time it is one of the biggest in the world.
We know that there are other companies like my company that we are going by the rules. I'm the finance and risk manager of Cardinal Namdini. So with my experience in working with the big four in Ghana, PwC, abroad, right in the world, in the UK, in DRC, in Ivory Coast, in South Africa, in Ghana, I would say one of the ethics we hold is about compliance. So with the company that I work for right now, Cardinal Namdini, we are 100% compliant. We ensure that we pay all our taxes, from PAYE taxes, from GSL taxes, from royalties, from SUNIT contribution to our staff. We ensure all of that is done, the Provident Fund. In terms of compliance, we are 100%.
We also take a closer look at the Tank Palace Hotel in Accra. Some workers of the Tank Palace Hotel in Accra engaged me on this journey.
With the number of years I've worked, I've come to realize that the perception that is put outside about the Chinese, it's not as what people say. Yes, because I have stayed, because the number of years I've worked with them, it's almost 10 years. So I have seen, and even initially we were even thinking Chinese people, they all look alike. But when you get here, you see that no, these people are very different.
I also had a very interactive session with the human resource manager of the Tank Palace Hotel.
I've had a chance to mingle with the Chinese here at Tank Palace, get to know more about them and the things they are able to do. I have realized they are very hardworking and they are also willing to know more about Ghanaians. It's been a wonderful time so far, and I know most Ghanaians have enjoyed or they've benefited from the Chinese. Currently we have 285 staff here at Tank Palace, and I know when we get more investors coming on board to join in to create more jobs for Ghanaians, we will reduce the unemployment within the system, and I know it's going to help most Ghanaians.
Before working at Tank Palace, I had the perception that Chinese people weren't humble people or kind people. But then learning their culture and getting to interact with them, working at Town Palace, I realized my perception about them were all not good, were not right, because working with them, I had a privilege to understand some of them. I had a privilege to learn more of their language from what I learned from my childhood. And I realized that they were also willing to know more about our culture.
Well, as president of Ghana Chinese Chamber of Commerce, the main rules for me is that we try to organize all the Chinese, especially private sector, the businessmen, entrepreneur, together to comply with the regulation to do legal business in Ghana. That is our main rules for Ghana Chinese Chamber of Commerce. And on the other hand, we also try to facilitate Ghana businessmen to go to China to do business with Chinese businessmen. And sometimes we give a reference, sometimes we give a guarantee for them, sometimes give them idea, for them to go look for a business partner in China. That's also another important part for Ghana Chinese Chamber of Commerce. But generally, we are facilitate the Ghanaian businessmen to do big business in China, so that they can be doing that, bring the goods to Ghana, sell it as they want, and open the market. They can make more profit and know more Chinese. We bring apart from the business, we bring all the relationship, culture exchange that is good for Ghana and China.
As we have journeyed through the stories captured in this documentary, one truth stands clear, that not all Chinese in Ghana are bad. Many are. In fact, part of the solution Ghana needs to advance. Behind the headlines and beyond their stereotypes, we have seen the Chinese contributing meaningfully to Ghana's economy, building bridge through honest work and shared inspirations. In the end, this documentary reminds us that a deeper understanding begins when we choose to look beyond the non-see critics.